What's going on, guys? It is Limited MTG, aka Patrick, back with another Vintage Cube T draft. This is going to be myself, Auto MPNE, and Felnax. Never played with Auto MPNE before. Versus XBAMP, Zorg, and Feifei. So here we have some good options. We've got a Time Walk that we're obviously just going to be taking, unfortunately. Although I would really like to take this Minskin Boo. But we are going to take the Time Walk here. Other good cards, there's Adeline, there's Damnation, but I don't think you can pass Power. So we're going to take Time Walk here, first pick. Follow it up real fast with the Cryptic Command. Or like Fable, the Mirror Breaker, Flooded Strand. There's some good options. Maybe let's take the Flooded Strand. It allows us to stay a little bit more open. And to fix our mana. There's also a Parallax Wave, which is a pretty strong card. Tropical Island, Plateau. There's some good mana options in this pack. And also there's Fable. But let's take the Flooded Strand and just kind of stay open if possible. Here there's like an Unexpectedly Absent, which is a fine card. There's a Mother of Runes, which is busted. Maybe we take the Mother of Runes here. And we still have the ability to be like white splash, or like mono white splash blue for like Time Walk. And Mother of Runes is a like messed up card. So maybe that's what we take here. We're not passing up on too much. Unexpectedly Absent is definitely a strong card, but I think let's just take the Mother of Runes here and see if we can go like mono white with a blue splash, and if not, then this is a fine cut. There's a case to be made for Ketria Triumph that makes it a white, blue, green, red land, but we don't know what colors we're playing right now, so I don't feel too strongly about messing with that. Alright, here there's a Force of Will, which I think we probably should just take even over Reprieve. There's a Fauna Shaman, Ugin, Yawgmoth. There's Lelia too. Lelia's busted as well. But let's just take the Force of Will here. And we can maybe go into more of a blue control deck type deal. Maybe, probably not Wheel of Thieving Skydiver, but possibly. So Fatal Push. Could just take the Reprieve. It's not even crazy. It might even be better than taking the Force of Will. Let's take the Force of Will though. I kind of like being in a place where we can prioritize the color it's going to last with Time Walk. Here's a Kaito. Makeshift Mannequin, Thief of Sanity, Courser of Crewfix. I do like Kaito though. 2 blue-black for a 3 loyalty planeswalker. And then the ability to like arrest your opponent's stuff and draw cards is just pretty solid. Also Exclude, which is pretty solid as well. But let's just take the Kaito here. There's a Yawgmoth's Will. Okay. So we could be some kind of like blue-black combo deck if we maybe pick up some more red fixing too, and then we could go like Time Walk, multiple Time Walks. Could be kind of gross. Dark Ritual type stuff. Okay. I'm liking this. Here we can pick up a Damnation or a Xander's Lounge. I actually think I'm just going to take the Xander's Lounge here because it makes Flooded Strand a blue-black-red land. And gives us some free red fixing if we want it, basically. Which I hope we will, if everything goes according to plan. Damnation obviously would have been a nice pickup there too, but I think that the fixing there is just too good, especially with Flooded Strand already. So yeah, cards we want to be on the lookout for, like Dark Ritual. This could even be maybe a Brain Freeze Breach deck, if we could get those. That kind of combo stuff. We'll just have to see what we get. LED Brain Freeze Breach would be a fun one. Um, but I do obviously like Yawgmoth's Will. It's a fun one for sure. Here's a tropical island that's basically free green splash. There's Impulse, Incinerate, Shriekmaw. I think we may just take Incinerate here. It should be... We're going to want some good early removal. We could also, I guess, play... Oh, I guess we took Shriekmaw. That's fine. I was considering taking Shriekmaw there. I think that Incinerate was probably better, but it's not like we missed out too much. It's Unexpectedly Absent Wield. That's interesting. It is a good card. It's also Pile On. 3 and a black for an instant Convoke. Start creature planeswalker Surveil 2. Or we could just take the Graveyard Trespasser against Reanimate type stuff. I think I'm going to take the Graveyard Trespasser. And here the Fatal Push Wield, which is really, really good. I don't think we want any of those other cards that badly. Makeshift Mannequin Wield? Okay, maybe we could even do some Reanimate type stuff. It's not impossible. Or we could take the Thief of Sanity. Or even Rona. What do we want here? I guess we probably want like Rona, honestly. Getting stuff in our graveyard seems like it's going to be pretty good. And Makeshift Mannequin is not a huge... Like, I don't feel that bad missing out on that. Here we could take Talisman. We're not going to play any of those cards. Ooh, and Damnation Wield. That's probably even main deckable. Impulse. Alright, I think this is a pretty strong pack 1. Excuse me. We just want to be on the lookout for, like, Dark Ritual or Brain Freeze type things that we can make use of this Yawgmoth's Will. Obviously, we already have Time Walk. Ancestral Recall would obviously be busted. But, you know, I don't want to be too presumptuous in what we'll open. Okay, we got a last pick on Earth. Alright, here, let's see what we got. We have a Mox Sapphire, which I guess we'll be taking. Also in this pack, Bolas Citadel, Darkslick Shores, Force of Negation, Grim Monolith, Grizzlebrand. There's a Thalia there. This is another strong pack. I would love to wheel one of Grim Monolith, Darkslick Shores, Grizzlebrand, Force of Negation, or Bolas Citadel. I don't even really want this that bad, but one of these 4 cards I guess I would take. I think that Darkslick Shores has a solid chance of wheeling, but obviously we're taking the Mox Sapphire here. Here, let's see, we have a Ponder, which is just a really strong card to take. It's Phyrexian Metamorph. Sword of Temptation. Chandra. I think we just take the Ponder here. It's just a really strong 1 mana card. Cheap. Basically free. There's an Oko. Oko is pretty disgusting. There's actually a few options for us here. Lion's Eye Diamond would be part of the combo, but we can see that wheels. There's a Snapcaster Mage there, which is obviously phenomenal with like Time Walk. Or there's just Oko, which is a busted card. I'm probably supposed to just take like the Oko. I'm not even sure that we're red yet. So Snapcaster probably won't wheel, but it's possible. But let's take the Oko. Oko's just such a strong card. There's a Hull Breacher, Hull Breacher, Bribery, Night's Whisper, Manamorphose, Breeding Pool. I guess we're supposed to take the Breeding Pool here over like all these really strong cards, but I don't know how I feel about passing Hull Breacher. I mean, I guess yeah, we probably are just supposed to take the Breeding Pool here. It's close. Obviously, if we can get a draw 7, the Hull Breacher. Let's take the Hull Breacher. It's a little greedy, but Breeding Pool could wheel. Alright, well there's, wow, good stuff for us here too. There's a Dark Ritual, which we really want. I think I'm going to take it because I want to wheel the Steam Vents. I would like to wheel Scalding Tarn. I would like to wheel, I wouldn't mind wheeling Rafine's Tower. I wouldn't mind wheeling Taiga. I wouldn't mind wheeling any of these lands. So we're going to wheel at least one of them. There's a Lotus Petal here, Brainstorm. But Dark Ritual is, I think, just the most one-of-a-kind card here that's kind of irreplaceable. So happy to take that there. Alright, there's a Brain Freeze. Okay, so if we take this here, we might wheel the Lion's Eye Diamonds. I guess we'll see. Alright, so here, take the Dark Slick Shores for some fixing. I don't think we're going to need the Griselbrand for Reanimate, because we just don't have a way to do that. Was this the back with the LED, or is it the next one? I wouldn't be shocked if somebody cut the Lion's Eye Diamonds. But Waterlogged Grove is still okay with Oko. This was Spar's headquarters, but I think we're just going to take the Waterlogged Grove here. What is this? What is this, the Red-Green Talisman? Yeah. Still think I'd rather just take the Waterlogged Grove. Okay, maybe, I mean, either way, maybe LED was after this. I don't even remember. Alright, here we take the Snapcaster, I think. And we have a bunch of good Snapcaster targets already. This should be a pretty good Snapcaster deck, even over Imperial Seal or Brain Maggot, which I also like. Again, it's worth noting that we don't actually have any red cards to play yet. Obviously, if we wield the LED and then open Breach, that would be kind of sick. And then maybe got like a Spell Seeker to find Brain Freeze. But we'll see how that works out. Okay, so I don't think the LED is going to wheel then, because I think it would have been by now. I don't remember exactly where it was. I should have made a better note of it. But either way, I'm going to take this Breeding Pool here. We're getting close to just having a free Oko Splash, which is really strong. Unfortunate that the LED didn't wheel, but I can't say that I expected it to, really, especially after somebody saw Brain Freeze. They probably didn't want somebody sampling the full combo. So if we wanted the Brain Freeze, we probably should have taken it more aggressively. Here, let's just take Taiga or Rafine's Tower. Here, Brainstorm's also a solid option. Let's take the Taiga here. I think there will end up being a red card that we would like to splash at the very least. And then here we can take like Murderous Rider, I guess. We're not going to play Omnath. We could even take Concealing Curtains. It's a fine card. Let's take Concealing Curtains. It's fine. It's fine. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Sure. Okay. Oh, shoot. One moment, I think my power just went out. I will be right back. Alright. I think everything is back to normal now. So sorry about that, everyone. I guess it auto-picked the Gilded Drake and one other card, Armageddon. Yeah, we're not playing that. It's probably not good in our deck. Okay, now there's an Urza Saga here, which is obviously stronger than Mox. Would like one more way to use it, but it's probably still good enough. There's also a Jace, which is really strong. It's probably between these two cards. I think it's still good enough to take the Urza Saga, though. Alright. There's a Bloodstained Mire that might just be a little bit too good to take. And then our mana is basically going to be perfect. Also a Grist the Hunger Tide, which will be really strong. So we can zoom as well. So maybe we could have been in some kind of reanimator, but I don't feel too bad about missing out on that. Alright, now there's a Fury. Or a Baleful Strix. I do love me a Fury. We have 1, 2, 3 red sources already. Man. The thing is Baleful Strix, I feel like, just so much better for us. Ugh, man, this is tough. And there's Preordain too, but I think we're just gonna take the Strix here. It's Hymn to Turok, Opposition Agent. Consider. Guess we'll take the Hymn here. Alright, we can still use any amount of... I mean, we don't have any red cards yet, so... Again, it's still basically free. There's a Thundermaw Hellkite. There's a Tendrils of Agony. Okay. Tendrils of Agony gonna do anything in this deck? Probably not. No High Tide. No, I mean, we're missing a bunch of stuff for Storm. We're gonna wheel one of these lands, I assume, so it's probably best to take, like... Unholy Heat. Yeesh, I guess. Okay. Now we've got Time Twister, Talisman of Indulgence. I guess just take the Time Twister since we have Hull Breacher. And pray that we can get that combo together to save this pile of cards. There's a Jace. Oops. We're not cutting Time Walk. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands already. Hopefully we wheel one of those two. Either the Blood Crypt or the Overgrown Tomb, I think were the two in that pack. Because I don't think there was anything else that we wanted in there. Alright, I will take Grist, I think. We don't really need or want Exhume. Let's take Grist here. Oh, Unearth is also not good enough to be in the deck. Alright, here let's take Preordain over like Lorien Revealed. Yeah, that's what we want. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue sources without adding any islands. Running 9 lands, so it puts us at 25 playable, so we need to make 2 cuts. Guess we can take Opposition Agent for sideboard here over Stern Scolding. I just don't even know what this deck wants to do. That's obviously not the best sign ever. I don't know that we need a Blood Crypt. I mean, we're not really splashing for a ton of stuff. I guess we could take the Tendrils as another win condition, but it's not a good one. Sure, let's do it. Oh, there's a Cabal Ritual. I forgot that that was in there. Okay, I mean... It's not going to be a reliable Storm, but it will be some amount of something Storm. Alright, so we need 4 cuts. Graveyard Trespasser doesn't need to be main decked. Exhume. Wow, I guess no one's in Reanimate. Cool. Alright, I'll export this to MTGO and I will see you guys there in a moment. Alright, so here we are in MTGO. We're going to be running 16 lands, really 15 with a Mox, and then we also have the Troll of Khazad-dûm. They can go cycle for a black source. where we cut the Shriekmaw, Concealing Curtains, and Urza Saga because I don't think that one Mox is going to be enough. We didn't pick up a second artifact, so I'm just going to leave that one on the sideboard. But other than that, we have 3 red sources for Unholy Heat. We have 2 green cards and 1, 2... Wait a minute. 3? 1, 2, 3 green sources. Is that enough? Do I want one more? Now I'm second guessing myself because this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. 3 red sources and 2 green sources. No, 3 green sources. That's probably fine with Ponder and Preordain. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, I'll see you guys in round 1. Let's do it. All right, here we are in round 1. This is a keep. We've Troll Khazad-dûm to go fetch us a swamp. Let's make it happen. All right, looks like we're playing against mono red. My initial take. Let's lead on Taiga here. I'm still gonna cycle the troll. Maybe it's better to lead on Swamp in case he's Wastelands, but I don't think, yeah. Alright. No turn 2 play from mono red as always. Don't mind seeing that. Go to Xander's Lounge. That's not bad either. The only issue is that I kind of want to play Rona here. So what I probably should have done is played Xander's Lounge, left up Force and Unholy Heat. But since we've come this far, let's just play out the Rona. And if he incinerates it, it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. He didn't. Okay. Could have played something that I'm... Oh, Gruul. Okay. Gruul Stompy. I guess... Actually, let me go look at the draft board real quick. Okay, so pack 1, we did pass to Feifei, which means that he's likely playing the Minsc Boo. That's good to know. Alright, so if that's the case, then we need to be wary of that. Obviously, Fable is also really good. I guess we can draw and discard here. Brain Freeze. Okay. I actually kind of like that. Because I can... Damnation should be good. What do we discard here? I don't want to discard any of these cards. I guess if any, we discard the Swamp, but I don't love doing that. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and Unholy Heat the 2/2. Now, if we get minced and booed, I am gonna just Force Will it. As annoying it would be to lose Unholy Heat, or to lose Brain Freeze, it's probably better than getting Minsc and booed, and at least we do have the other Stormwind condition. Okay. Lelia. Do I want to force that? I don't. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't. Because if I can wait and Damnation next turn, then I'm going to be a lot happier. Not next turn, but the following turn. Incinerate. Okay. At least didn't hit a land, I guess. Noble Hierarch, sure. Okay, let's go Waterlogged Grove, pay 1 life, ponder. Of these cards, I guess we want Darkslick Shores because we're going to want to be able to Damnation next turn. Oh shoot. What am I doing? Yeah, since I messed up, I probably do want to shuffle. And instantly punished. Yeah, I mean, that's my bad. Not reading what the stupid card does. I mean, worst case, I can Cabal Ritual before if I need to. So it's not the end of the world, but definitely annoying. Cabal Ritual into Damnation is still equally good. I can chump block with Rona here. But I feel like I actually don't really want to do that. Topia Sprawl, okay. Actually, I probably do. Because I'm basically going to have to Cabal Ritual next turn. As annoying as that is for the Brain Freeze plan. Mox Sapphire, I don't really want. Now we have 6 cards in graveyard, so we almost have Threshold too. And once we get Threshold, that's when things start to get interesting with Brain Freeze. Okay. Things. So let's think here. We can Time Walk, Cabal Ritual, Yogg-Will. We'll have 2 mana floating, play the Mox Sapphire, play the Swamp, have 4 mana, play the Cabal Ritual again. Yeah, alright. I'm liking where this is going. Okay, let's go blue, green for Time Walk. Then let's go black, red, Cabal Ritual, Yawgmoth's Will, Mox Sapphire, oh, I messed up. I should have cast Cabal Ritual first. It might not matter that much, though. If I go Time Walk again... No. If I Brain Freeze him... How do I want to do this? I can try to Ponder into an island, but that is definitely risky. But I kind of like that. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. We're going to shuffle here. Draw. Okay. So now this is just a little bit awkward. Because we're not going to be able to storm off this turn. But we can Cabal Ritual, Damnation, which is probably what we want to do. Yeah, I don't think there was a way for us to Brain Freeze him out there. But now Brain Freeze is kind of a dead card in the hand, unfortunately. And I definitely should have recast Time Walk. I mean, I'm just playing really poorly. I'm not used to playing these kinds of decks, so trying to figure it out as I go is actually proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I'm sure I had somehow the tools to win the game there, and I fumbled it, but I mean, we're not in horrible shape. We can just cast Force of Will if we need to. Oh, I'm totally gonna Force of Will the Undermountain Adventure if that's what it comes to. We lose the ability to Force of Will Minsc and Boo, but Undermountain Adventure is still a card that we don't really want coming down. Okay, Knight of Autumn probably destroying Mox Sapphire. Okay. No plays. I mean, I know he has Undermountain Adventurer. Yeah, we're countering that. Just the normal way. And then next turn we might be in a position where we want to sack our Waterlogged Grove. Him to Druk, I don't mind that too badly. Milling him for 9 doesn't really do anything though. So I guess let's sack the Waterlogged Grove, draw a card. Okay, that's actually a pretty good draw. Blue, black, black, red, Kaito. And I still like where we're at. I mean, we can force together some cobbled up strategy for storming him out still. And if he Again, if he draws Minsc and Boo, I'm going to be in trouble, but if he doesn't... Oh, or whatever this is, maybe. Fury, okay. It's pretty gross. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, I guess here we can go Jace. And this will give a creature -2/-0. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I definitely think we could have won the game. The more that I'm thinking about it. The turn that we Yogg-Willed. And if not, then I probably Yogg-Willed too early, and I probably should have just, like, Damnationed. Okay, taking a lot of damage, going to a lot of 2, going to 2. I know 1. 2. I guess I can block there. And unless I can storm him out next turn, I'm kind of dead. Oh, that's not true, because I can tap, draw, discard. Oh yeah. We got a thing here. We got a thing going. Okay, so now we can discard. What do we want to discard here? Darkslick Shores. Probably don't want to tap land that badly. -3 Jace. Play Time Walk from my graveyard. Two. Did I miss another opportunity to win there? I did. I could have Dark Ritualed, him to Turok, Brain Freeze, copy with Jace, Brain Freeze again. Shoot, man, I'm playing so sloppy. I mean, either way, we're still going to Time Walk here. Can't not Time Walk at this point. And do we want a Time Twister too and hope we draw some, like, combo hands? I think we do. Okay, let's go Dark Ritual. Time Twister. Haven't even played a land yet this turn. Okay. The bad news is that we didn't draw a way to kill him. But we can still go... Well, it's not going to be good enough. We can go... Get a swamp. I don't think we have... Do we have Revolt active? I don't think we do. So let's actually hold on to this. We can Unholy Heat something. I guess we do it next turn. Oh, I should have played Grist. I guess I could have done that. Sloppy plays, man. Sloppy plays. Okay. Alright, that's a solid draw. Okay. We can do this now. Give a creature what? -2/-0? Okay. Let's give Voice of Resurgence -2/-0. Dark Ritual. Preordain. Bottom. Do we want this? I think we do. I mean, actually, I guess he has 7 cards in hand, so probably don't want this, actually. But where we are now. +1, Kaito. Lock down the Fury next turn. And then tap, tap, tap for Grist, the Hunger Tide. And make a 1/1. And we're probably dead, but we will at least try. I guess technically it would have been better to lock down the Knight of Autumn, because that way if you attack the Fury, I could block there. First strike damage go in the stack, he'd kill the insect token, and then I could Fatal Push something else. If you're combat on your turn, create a 1/1. Okay. That by itself isn't actually enough. Maybe use another Bugbear. Yeah. Alright. GG. Yeah, we definitely could have won that game. I'll get familiar with this deck, and we'll come back for round 2. Definitely a fun one, though. I still am 98% sure we could have won at some point there. Shriekmaw could actually be solid against him. And then what do we want to get rid of? Do we want to cut Rona? Rona was actually pretty good in that last game, though. Impulse, maybe? Man, this deck... The thing that's killing us is lack of blue sources. Because when we're storming off, I mean, we do have the ability to storm off pretty nicely. We still have enough blue sources to do everything we want to do. Actually, I'm 100% sure we could have won that game because we had the Brain Freeze play with Jace. Now that I'm thinking about it. But maybe we don't need Shriekmaw. Let's just run it back. I think we can win this game. Obviously, to play a little faster because we have 10 minutes left, and that's just me trying to figure out this deck. Alright, that looks like a fun hand. I might potentially not mind turn 3 Time Twistering, just depending on what all is going on. Obviously, I would love to draw Hull Breacher. That's a good draw, too. Let's Ponder. Interesting. Okay, I will take all... I'll take these. Alright, put on top. Put on top. Put on top. No, don't shuffle. Draw a card. Swamp. Pass. And then next turn we can go like him to Turok. Oh, alright, we got big Rampy. I guess, so yeah, I guess if he really wants this, I guess we Unholy Heat it. He doesn't even have a Force to Sacrifice, though. Either way, I still think we just kill it if he wants it. And then let's him to Turok. Obviously, that makes Time Twister a little bit worse, so maybe... Ooh, we got Fury, though. That is a nice one. Alright. It's a good sign that he's just passing back to us. Okay, let's go Flooded Strands. Just go ahead and crack it. No reason not to. Go get Breeding Pool. We don't need that untapped. And then we can go blue, black, Jace. And we were really close to just having that activated. Actually, I mean, next turn we literally just activate it. We can him to Turok him again. We can Ponder. I think we'll be in okay shape here. And obviously getting rid of Fury there is really nice. Okay, Seasoned Pyro, sure. Discarding Llanowar Elves and Knights of Autumn. Okay, Baleful Strix is also a pretty good draw. Let's go ahead and tap, discard, or draw and discard. Discard the island. +1, give the Seasoned Pyromancer -2/-0 until end of turn. Baleful Strix. That's a solid draw there, because it's not like Time Twister is going to be that good for us. So having Force up is going to be really nice, especially because, again, we know he has Minsc Boo very, very likely. We basically just know he's Minsc Boo. That said, okay, yeah, we're totally forcing that. I was going to say a play of actually Time Twister with him to Turok is pretty tempting too, but we're not gonna not Force of Will the Minsc Boo. So okay, Jace goes to 4. Okay, now we have Mock Sapphire. Okay, let's go. Do we want him to discard his last 2 cards? Or do we want to Ponder? I think let's just have him discard his last 2 cards. You got Fabled Mirrorbreaker and Phyrexian Revoker. Okay, yeah. Good call there. And then let's pass. Happy to trade off the Baleful Strix for like anything. Although if all 3 attack Jace, I might just let it happen. It's going to me, okay. Yeah, I'm still probably just going to take it. We do need some action here, but other than that, we're doing okay. Let's sack the Waterlogged Grove and draw a card. Taiga. Okay. Good to get that off the top at least. Alright, we're definitely going to need some action at some point. But in the meantime, I guess we're just going to pass. I mean, even like a dark ritual at this point would be pretty good. Gosh, are we gonna have to block the stupid season pyramids? I guess, sure. Should have done it last turn. Take 2. Undermount Adventurer. Great. Let's draw Dark Ritual. Or the Threshold version of it. I can't remember what it's called. No, that's not what I needed. Okay, well, we still are desperate enough that we might just have to Yawgmoth's Spellbook here anyway. So let's do that now. Let's play... actually, first, yeah, let's play an island. Let's tap 1 and cast Ponder. Okay. Oko is going to be probably... Oh, these are all good. Okay. Let's go... Can we Damnation this turn? No, we can't, can we? Okay, so let's Oko, I guess, put on top. No, don't shuffle. Okay, let's go Mox Sapphire. Then let's go Unholy Heat, targeting... Undermount Adventure, is that going to do enough? No, it's not, because this is the last instant in my graveyard. So instead, let's just go Baleful Strix. And that's fine. And now when it's time to storm off, it's going to be a little hard, but still possible. Yeah, alright. Jeez, okay. Now Damnation's not looking so great anymore. Take 7, go to 6. I mean, I guess what we can do here is go like, gotta go fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damnation. And then just go like 1, 2, 3, Oko. And then just +2 Oko. And pass. Oh wait, yeah, we're just dead to the stupid land. Forgot about the Undercity. And Den of the Bugbear. Alright. GG's. Alright. Unfortunate loss there. I definitely could have won round one, but I made some mistakes. Or game one, but I made some mistakes. But yeah, on to the next round. Let's try and get a win in the second round. Alright, on to round two. Let's go ahead and be on the play. That looks like a good one. Really solid hand here. If we find a green source, we'll be just fantastic. Let's lead with Xander's Lounge. All right. Ooh, all right. Yeah, we are totally getting somewhere in the realm of you know, storming off. So I say we just impulse at the end of his turn. And then if we find like I don't even know what we want most right now. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see. I'll put killing that Raphaelos, yeah? Unholy Heat, Time Walk, Preordained. Ugh, God. Do we really have to pass up on the Time Walk? Probably supposed to. That is so unfortunate. I mean, we'll shuffle, but buy Time Walk. Okay, let's go Swamp Cycle, Troll of Khazad-dûm. Hull Breacher's a fun draw too. Didn't say anything about it, but yeah, it's definitely a fun draw. Okay. Raphaelos is dead. You know, with Impulse, I guess even Breeding Pool would have been interesting because I could have cast Oko and then probably still not good enough. I'm probably still happy that I did what I did. Devoted Druid. Yeah, okay. I get it. You want to pump up your deck? I gotcha. Go big fast. Okay, that's a good draw. So now we go like 1, 2, 3, Oko. +2, make a food. And just pass. And now I think we're in pretty good shape. He's got 6 mana here to toy around with. I guess up to 7. Thragtusk is fine. Let's just nugget with Oko. And then let's go swamp, pass. On his turn, let's play Hull Breacher and crack the Waterlogged Grove. The only thing that Waterlogged Grove is good for now is Grist, but I'd rather, I think, just have the card. See what he plays. Looks like something big. Natural order. Alright. Getting Crater Hoofed. Okay, so Oko's dying. Yeah. That happened, I suppose. But he is going to go kill Oko, which is nice, so I get a little bit more breathing room in terms of life. Life total. Let's go Hull Breacher. And then I guess take it and then crack the food to gain 3. Alright, I guess we'll see what he plays. It's casting. Garrick Relentless. Okay, they're gonna kill each other. Storm counts 3 right now, so theoretically I could go Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Brain Freeze him for 18. And then just hope we draw Yogg-Will. We're kind of desperate right now, so I actually don't mind doing that, I think. Alright. And then we get two cracks, essentially. To hit Yogg-Will, because we're going to get to draw for turn and draw with Waterlogged Grove, and we'll just see if we hit. Baleful Strix isn't bad. It gives us another shot, but even then we're out of mana. I guess we have a few shots because we're not dead next turn either that we know of. So this guy's got Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Overgrown Tomb, Questing Beast, Endurance, Nissa. Oh, Endurance is going to be bad. Actually, wait, no, it's not. Because we take all of the cards out of his deck and hit at the same time. Tendrils of Agony is not really what we're looking for. I don't know that I want to sack the Waterlogged Grove, though, because if we do, it puts us in a weird spot in regards to lands. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has some good cards in here. Mana Crypt and Soul Ring. I actually think end of turn I am going to sack the Waterlord Grove, but it depends partly on what he plays and how desperate I am. Because it puts us down to 4 cards. Excuse me. Puts us down to 4 lands. And the other problem is that then if we don't draw a land, an untapped land, specifically a blue untapped land, or Mox. Oh, jeez. So now he can just get back Endurance. Which I assume is what he'll do. Getting Questing Beast. Okay, I'm actually cool with that. More importantly, Craterhoof's coming back next turn, but which means we have a 1-turn window. So we have to make a decision now. Do we want Yawgmoth's Will to be the top card? Or do we want to give us a second card, but we have to hit an untapped land? I think we're just going to go for it. I love being lucky. I love it so much. Okay. Yawgmoth's Will. He's going to have a stupid Eldrazi in his deck. That's what's going to happen. And then we're going to lose. Maybe that's why he didn't Endurance. Maybe he has an Eldrazi. Actually, first... No, I guess we can't Cabal Ritual first. Shouldn't matter. I think we have 9 cards in graveyard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And for the cherry on top, Brain Freeze him. We can even Tendrils after this, but not that that matters. I guess if he has an Eldrazi, it would matter. Because he can hit us next turn for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I can actually get myself out of Craterhoof range. Okay, well it worked out. I think we're gonna win this. Same targets, same targets, same targets, same targets. And then we can gain 10 and hit him for 10. Not that hitting him for 10 really matters, but sure. Okay, Swamp, Garruk Wildspeaker, Survival of the Fittest. don't know why he's not scooping. Okay, he does have Emrakul. Well, that's pretty bad. Guess we just gotta do this now. That is so unfortunate. And nothing else to do with our swamp, so. Yeah, that is a real unfortunate way to lose. The only thing we can do really is try to like tendrils him out instead. We don't really have a great way to exile from his graveyard, but we have the graveyard trespasser, and that's like it. I guess it's worth playing. I mean, do we just cut Brain Freeze here? It's not really going to do anything. I actually kind of would not hate opposition either, for either like I don't know. Dang, I'm kind of annoyed we didn't win that game. That is so unfortunate. Our deck worked perfectly. Yeldrazi, you're such a buzzkill. Alright, let's begin the play here. This hand looks fine. And we just need a Hull Breacher. And then I'll stop complaining about the stupid Eldrazi. I feel a lot better about it. Come on, Hull Breacher. Yawgmoth's Will is a good one. I guess let's go ahead and go Hymn to Turok. We really would like to draw a land next turn. Alright, hit 2 lands. Hopefully that wasn't a bad hit. Nope, doesn't look like he needs them. Unfortunate. Well, we're totally killing this. And we just need some combination of Hull Breacher land and him to not have a third land. We made him discard 2. It's not super likely he has a third land. But he does. At least he doesn't have anything to do, it looks like. Land? Okay. Forest would have been better, but I'm not going to complain. So now we just need Hull Breacher. Or Forest. I wouldn't mind getting Grist online either. Endurance. Okay. Yeah, him getting rid of my graveyard is definitely annoying. That I will Force a Will. Opposition Agent would be definitely funnier, but no complaints here. Alright, now we want to draw Forest. Okay. I guess in case he tries any funny business again, we can get him. Garruk Relentless. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we still just play out the stupid Opposition Agent now. Okay, Rona's fine. Well, actually, no, we don't really want to play Rona because then he can just fight it with Garruk. Gosh, this is so annoying. Complaining to my team that he has an Eldrazi. I got the Brainstorm combo on him last game, and he just reshuffled. It was horrible. Okay. That I do not mind, because now we can play at Rona. Okay, that's also interesting. We're still going to play at Rona, though. Just hold the Mox for now. All roots. Okay. Come on. Give me green source. Yeah, green source. Yeah, I guess we can just pass back to him and draw on his turn. But we would really, really like to draw the stupid a green source at some point for Grist to get him online. Especially with Yawgmoth's Will. I mean, Grist is going to be really strong. Okay, Thragtusk. Alrighty. I don't really mind discarding Mock Sapphire if I have to either. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. There we go. Alright. Breeding Pool, pay 2 life. Use Rona. Discard an island. 1, 2, 3. Grist. And it's not my choice, my top choice, but we can also cast Snapcaster Mage to chump if we need to. Yeah, I think we're actually kind of getting somewhere now. I mean, again, the way we win this game has to be, now that Time Twister's gone, this has to basically be a Tendrils of Corruption victory. But it's definitely possible. We can also do some sort of like Grist -2 next turn to kill the Thragtusk. And then after that we can Damnation. Something along those lines. Easy chump block. Okay. Survival of the fittest is okay. Really do wish we could do Opposition Agent though. Course of Kruphix. Makes me think that he has Craterhoof in hand. that's a pretty solid draw. Okay, let's discard Snapcaster here. We'll go Grist. Draw card, mill a card. Baleful Strix. Waterlogged Grove. Pass. And if he has Crater Hoof in hand, I lose, but actually, I guess not quite. He can't quite cast it. He has 7 mana, so he needs one more. Nissa. It's pretty good. Alright, well, we're 0-2, unfortunately. That game was just frustrating because of the stupid Eldrazi, but all's fair. On to the next one. Hopefully we can get a win with this deck that I feel like is pretty good, but we'll see if we can get a win. Alright, here we are for round 3. This is going to be a keep-ish. We're going to top deck Time Twister, and everything is going to go so well. Okay. Grist is a solid draw too, I don't mind that. Apparently Zorg is on Izzet control and could be running Pestermite slash Splinter Twin, so I guess we'll be on the lookout for that. Hull Breacher should also be pretty gross against... Does he have any draw 7s? Let me ask. Okay, he's just passing. I still think I'm going to play out Grist here, as opposed to leaving up Hull Breacher. I think just getting Grist going is going to be fine, and if he counters it, it's still not the end of the world. Okay, they say he doesn't have any draw 7s, so he has Splinter Twin, Cryptic Command, Fiery Confluence, Dak Faden, Nissa, Chandra, the 6-mana Chandra, Thundermaw Hellkite, Seething Song, Mox Diamond, Torrential Gearhulk, Expressive Iteration, Brainstorm, Pestermite. Okay. Good to know. Thundermaw Hellkite? No, okay, that's good. Unfortunately, I actually would have... Ooh, okay. I like seeing that. I like that draw. Okay, so let's go +1 Grist, mill Kaito. Oh, we mill both of our Oko and Kaito. So best case scenario, now he taps out this turn, and that would be sick. Narset. Alright, that is pretty annoying. Mox Diamonds. Assume we'll play the Mox Diamonds. But he can't play Cryptic, which is the only counterspell that I see in this snapshot, right? Cryptic Command, he's Fiery Confluence. It looks like that's the only counterspell that I see in this snapshot, at least. Not saying he doesn't have more. Consider. Okay. Him tapping out here with some like. Oh, you know what? That's actually fine. Assuming he doesn't have a red deal 2 spell, we're about to get him. Because we can go Hull Breacher, draw, Grist, sack a creature, destroy. I guess we kill Thieving Skydiver and then we can just attack Narset normally. Attack Narset. Guess we hold this back in case some crazy thing happens. And Twister. Actually, I guess you can just Cabal Ritual first for basically free. Okay, storm count is 2. Cast Mox Sapphire. Yeah, this should be game. Okay, so now we go. Doesn't really matter too much what we do here. Black. Tap for a blue. Baleful Strix. Brain Freeze. Unless he threw a random Eldrazi in there, in which case I'm going to be really sad. Same target, same targets, same targets, same targets. Oh, Cryptic and Force Negation are both in the graveyard now. Okay, he does have Force Negation. That's good to know. Pestermite, Expressive Iteration, Miscalc. Okay, that is good to know about all those. And Brazen Borrower, Torrential Gearhulk. Okay. And then we can go Snapcaster. Cool. All right. We won a game. Guess that's good. Get the blue-red control. What do we want? Is there anything else that we want? I guess Concealing Curtains could be good to look at his hand. I kind of like that. And then cut like, I don't know. What do we cut? I guess Fatal Push doesn't really hit anything in his deck, does it? Probably not. Unless we get Revolts. Pestermite is 3. Yeah, I mean, that may not be correct, but I don't think we saw a single thing that was mana value 2 or less. Oh, Thieving Skydiver. Yeah, well. Still okay. I don't hate this. This is an interesting one. Definitely got some pop-off potential. Oh, okay. Here's all the 1 and 2 drops that we didn't see last game. Okay, let's go Breeding Pool. Good draw, actually, because now we can go Grist on turn 3. Really, we could do it as early as turn 2 if we want. Okay, now we can go Swamp. Tap for 2, Baleful Strix. And he can miscalc it if he wants. Okay. Okay, he put a card on top. Okay, I guess Grist could die, but I still think I'm going to go Grist here. We're going to need to get some stuff in the bin for the Yogg-Wheel. I don't think he'll counter it at the very least. He may, like, crack his land and then get 2 other card types in the graveyard randomly. Like, that's just something I could see. Okay, Unholy Heat's not bad to mill. Obviously, we'll need a red source at some point. Lorien revealed, so he's instant sorcery in the graveyard. Flooded Strand isn't bad either, because now we can go get our red source. And I mean, I know he can probably hit Grist for 3 next turn, but I still think we're just going to keep making 1/1s and milling a card to make the Yogg-Wheel better. Alright, Hymn to Turok. Alright. And then I guess next turn I'm probably just fine going and Yogg-Wheeling. He can force it if he has a force. So that's something to keep in mind. But if he doesn't, it'll still be really gross. Just passing. Let's see what we got. I guess I'm good. Brain Freeze. Swamp. Okay. Guess at least it's off the top. I feel like this isn't a great Yogg-Wheel. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 1 Dark Ritual, 1, 2, 3 Yogg-Wheel, we can cast, I think, everything from our graveyard, which actually is not bad. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. If he forces the Yogg-Wheel, I'll be pretty sad. But if he doesn't, then I think we're in nice shape. But I wouldn't be shocked if he forced the Yogg-Wheel. This was Cryptic Command. My graveyard also isn't that good, so it's not impossible that he just lets this resolve. But he probably doesn't want to get him to Turok. Okay. He's just going to let it resolve. Sure. Okay. Let's go Dark Ritual. Him to Turok. See if he's gonna. Oh, he's gonna Fact Fiction. I was gonna say if he's gonna counter that, and then in response to this, we're just gonna Unholy Heat the Dragon's Rage Channeler. I guess I put like expressive or the Thundermaw and like a land. Oh, actually, no, I don't even want to put a land. I mean, I don't know. To give him consider also. I mean, it seems. No, let's just. If you want to take your 4 cards, you take your 4 cards, but you're not getting stupid Thundermaw. Okay. Hit Torrential Gearhulk and Mountain. Okay. I like that. Glad we hit the Torrential Gearhulk. Okay. That actually ended up being a pretty solid turn for us. So we know he has. Just played Island for turn. So he has Mountain, Consider, Expressive Iteration in his hand. He's passing. Because he's Cryptic. Okay, that's actually not horrible either. So let's go +1 Grist. Ponder, okay. Attack for 4. I mean, we might just win this with combat damage. I think I'm going to Tendrils this turn. Just drain him down to 6. He's got a lot of answer. You could make the argument that this isn't the right time to Tendrils, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Consider, sure. Alright, Narset's in the graveyard. Alright, Pestermite. I guess we can still lose. If he hits Splinter. Yeah, GG. GG. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't hit either of those with the him to Turok, but I guess maybe he didn't have them yet. I guess we do put Fatal Push back in. And just cut, like, I don't even know. Actually, Damnation's not good against him. Let's cut that. Should cut that first. Alright. For all the marbles. We'll be on the play. seems reasonable. We can find a black source, will be in great shape. To turn to Jace, start digging through cards and putting stuff in the graveyard. Okay. Never like seeing a turn 1 Dragon's Rage Channeler, but it's alright. Okay. Really just need a swamp here. Swamp and Dark Ritual are like the two best cards we can draw right now. If we draw Swamp, Dark Ritual, I think we're pretty close to just winning. Yeah, I'm just gonna take one. Tendrils, not really what I was looking for. Ponder's not bad. Okay, let's pitch Tendrils. There we go. And then let's ponder. Surely we hit a swamp on this. Okay. I actually am going to take the Troll of Khazad-dûm, reason being that I don't really want the other two on top of the deck. So let's put that on top. Draw. And this also gets us the Tri-land, which is nice. So let's do that. And puts a card in the graveyard. Consider. Okay. Yeah, again, I think Dark Ritual is the best card we can draw now. Again, I'm assuming he doesn't have Force Negation. Okay. Actually, Bloodstained Mire is not horrible either. So let's go Bloodstained Mire. Cracked Bloodstained Mire. Get a Swamp. Grist. If he wants to counter that, that's okay. Activate Jace, flip Jace. Oh man, that's actually really, really good. Okay. Which of these are we least likely to want to cast twice? Probably Hymn to Turok. Or Snapcaster? Do we just pitch the Snapcaster here? That's hard to do. Man, maybe we do. Where's our Time Walk band? We haven't seen Time Walk in a minute, have we? Now let's pitch the him. Yeah, this is about to be completely disgusting. Assuming he doesn't have Force Negation. And doesn't Pestermite twin me next turn. Which is actually a distinct possibility. In fact, I actually kind of feel like I'm going to lose now. Oh, not Pestermite. Oh, we're going to lose. As long as you don't have Twin. But I think it's likely he is Twin. Okay, we didn't get twins. That's the good news. Okay, attack risk down to 2. So, I guess the thing is we can just kill the Pestermite here, which is probably worth it. Alright, how close are we to just like storming off this turn? Assuming he doesn't have Force of Will. Pretty close. If we +1 Grist, we go to 7 cards in hand, which means Cabal Ritual gets us 5 mana. I think that's actually what we're going to do. Okay, let's do this. Fatal Push is a good draw too. Okay, now let's play Swamp. Cabal Ritual. Force Negation or Cryptic Command messes up at any point, but we're going to go for it. I expect this to get countered though. If it doesn't, I'm feeling pretty good. Cryptic Command. Okay. That's, again though, not that bad because it gives us the ability to turn Dark Permanent to its owner's hand. That's fine. We don't... Can we still win this turn? No, not quite. Can we? It's actually kind of close. Okay, return Jace to my hand. So if we go Snapcaster now, cast Cabal Ritual again, Fatal Push. So, okay, Snapcaster would now be Storm Count 4. Cabal Ritual would be Storm Count 5. We would also go to 1, 2, 3, 6 mana left after that. Fatal Push would be Storm Count 6. Timid Truck would be Storm Count 7. Brain Feast would be Storm Count 8. So we go to 2 cards left in library. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's just do it. I mean... maybe it's not correct, but we're going to go for it. Okay, give Cabal Ritual. Wait, what am I thinking? This doesn't work. What am I doing? My stupid Yawgmoth build did not resolve. Well, we're in this deep. We might as well just go for it now. Brain Freeze. Millingham 18. If we hit all of his Splinter Twins... if he's Kiki on top, it didn't really matter anyway. Or Kiki in his hand, rather. Okay, there's Kiki, so he didn't have that. But there's no Splinter Twin in there. Jeez, the Mind Sculptor. Okay, cannot do anything with the rest of the mana. Alright, we'll see what happens. Splinter Twin is in his deck somewhere, so. At least I've been told it's in his deck somewhere. Alright, I assume this is killing Grist. Alright. It's gonna be close. Just might as well attack. We're not gonna block. Not gonna be able to block. And again, just pray he doesn't draw Splinter Twin. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have held on to the Snapcaster. If I'd replayed Jace last turn, that probably would have been better. But it is coming very down to the wire. Okay, no Splinter Twin. Fiery Confluence. Killing Jace, I assume. Oh no. It can do. Okay, it can deal 6 to me. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's see. If I Jace this turn, or yeah, so if I played Jace last turn, I could have activated him this turn. I then could have cast Yogg-Will into Cabal Ritual. So it would have been Storm Count 2. Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten there the other way either. I actually think this way is probably closer, but either way, GG's. Tough to not win with this deck, but overall still a fun one. I enjoyed it. Storm is obviously not the winning most strategy, but it is a strategy, so, and it's a fun strategy. So I still had fun. Thank you guys for watching. Please, continue to support the channel, like and subscribe. I really appreciate all of the views and stuff that I'm getting. So, yeah, I'll continue to make some more content, preferably, I'll make some vintage cube and stuff, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. I'm amenable to whatever, but in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Peace.